Okay, here goes. I'm going to try and get as much of the information as I can in this video. This is pretty much the ultimate home wood shop for one person or light production. So, Delta Cantilever drum sander, Laguna 1412 bandsaw. That is the carbide tip blade on it, mobile base. It's got all the toys. Pretty much everything you can think of. Multiple spray guns. That is the Veritas and Lee Nelson tools. Those are there in the boxes. Bench vise. I also have a second bench vise ready to go. The second one is quick release. Pulled out some of the tools so you can get an idea. I believe there's 3 routers altogether. Bosch 2 3/4 with both bases. DeWalt handheld or palm router. Also DeWalt biscuit joiner behind it. This is a second router table plate. This is the Bosch one if you need it. That's the top of the line DeWalt chop saw. Pretty much everything is full. All the drawers are full. This is the router bits that'll come with the router table. Unico bits aren't that special, but all the others are Freud and Whiteside. Spiral double fluted, a lot of pattern bits, you get the idea. Tongue and groove bits, sets, even more bits. This is the ultimate router table, if you know what it is. It's actually not made by Woodtech. General International makes it. And that is the Porter Cable 3-horse, the big one. And that is also the Woodtech router lift in there. That's the Board Buddy, never been used. That'll go with the table saw. Lots of jigs. If you're interested in making furniture, we can talk about what these jigs go. They have plans that go with them. Air reel, stereo, there's one of the speakers. Flatbed sander, that's 6x48 with a 9-inch on the side. Pretty much all of the drawers in most of this shop are full. For example, that's going to be most of your setup tools, wood moisture meter, etc. Tons of jigsaws, sanders, drills, more accessories, second base for the DeWalt palm router. There are 2 heaters. That is a Dayton, one of those big turbine, it works off of diesel or kerosene. Tons and tons of stuff. I think what's really going to make the difference in this shop is the insane amount of accessories. There's literally nothing's been spared. That's a Kreg pocket hole jig. There's also a Kreg hinge jig. Pretty obvious. That's a woodworking table on a drill press. Comes with multiple drawers, etc. It's actually got 3 drawers. It's set up for dust collection, so it does have a port. It's got multiple of these replacement inserts. DeWalt 13-inch planer with additional knives, extra bench vise back there, more stuff on the back wall, miter, jigs, gauges, all kinds of good stuff. That is a Delta mortiser, comes with all the standard size bits to it. It's barely been used. There is also a tinioning jig, so it does have a mortise and tinion setup in here. That is the Big Bad Boy Jet 8x72. If you're thinking about getting a joiner, get an 8-inch wide. You will not regret it. Just wood stand, holding all that kind of stuff. There is some mahogany in here, quite a bit. Big chunks back there, you can't see them. For finishing, as good as you can get, that is the Fuji Minimite 3 turbine sprayer. I also have 3 other HVLP and detail spray guns, etc., etc. Clamps, there's like, I don't know, 1 to 50. There's roughly 50 clamps in here, just about every type. Parallel clamps all the way up to 60 inches. 10 Table saw, just the standard jet, 3-horse with all the accessories. That's a miter sled with the 45 angle on it. That miter sled's made correctly. It's accurate within 1 degree over about 100 feet. So it is the jet with the extra wide. This is kind of what I was saying about the accessories. I've got all accessories for almost everything in here. You can buy a used table saw anywhere, but if you don't get the accessories, you're going to spend another $300, $400, $500, $700, $800 on stuff like this. Comes with a dado set, Delta tenuning jig, Incra Miter 1000 with 2 separate fences. That is a Rockler blade cleaning kit that's never been used. I think I've covered most of it. There's just tons and tons and tons of items tucked away in all the drawers. Oh, there is a Cobalt miter stand. So if you want to make the miter saw portable, you can. Again, I'll make one more pass. Contact me with any questions. So I'm open to negotiations or willing to trade for an all-wheel drive Toyota RAV4 or Honda CR-V. They have to be all-wheel drive. Oh, I already said that. You get the idea. Air filter. Let's see. Oh, second heater. The heater, the table saw, and the jointer are 220-240. So you need appropriate electrical for that. That jig is for sharpening hand planes. A lot of quick release jigs, like that is a pattern jig. You will use that constantly. Well, probably. I don't know. Anyway, the only thing that I don't have in here is a dust collector. And you can of course use a shop vac with a Cyclone for something like that, or pick one up. Anyway, that's the bulk of it. Contact me, text, or call with any questions. I'm John. Look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.